So another form of market structure that we'll talk about today is oligopoly. And why do we call it oligopoly? We call it oligopoly because the market is dominated, the output in that market is dominated by few large firms. You know, it's about the firms. Firms, the combination of firms make an industry or make a market. But it becomes an oligopolistic competition if few large firms have significant quantity in terms of output in that market. You get so here it's a market structure where few large firms dominate in the market. So in an oligopoly, no single firm has the ability to dominate the market, but few large firms together have a significant power to influence the market situation. So that's why in oligopoly we might have what we call I stopped that already. I don't know those things. Now the point is this. That's why you know when you talk about pollution, they could collude because a single firm cannot come up with dominance, but they can come together to create that dominance, which is pollution, which is illegal. But we're going to get there anyway when we start talking about behaviors of firms in oligopolistic competition. But before then, what are the characteristics of oligopolistic competition? The first one, few large firms dominate. So an industry is considered to be an oligopoly if 50% of output is produced by the few large firms. That means an oligopoly. If 50%, they produce 1 million output in this industry, and 500 of those output are from within few large firms, that makes it an oligopoly. Do we get it, please? The second one, interdependence. When we talk about interdependence here, we're simply talking about the actions of one which is relevant to the reaction of others. So here each firm must consider the potential reactions of its rivals when making decisions about pricing, output, and advertising. In an oligopolistic competition, you have to put into consideration the reactions of your rivals, of your competitors, whenever you want to make decisions about price, advertising, or output. Because whatever you do, they can replicate, they can retaliate, they can reciprocate. So you have to put that into consideration because you guys know each other. The third one, high barriers to entry. It is difficult for new entrants to enter the market due to significant obstacles. Example, government regulation, high startup cost, brand loyalty, we talked about that, and so on. So it's all about the kind of market it is. It is always difficult to go into that market. The next one, products can be similar or differentiated. The products produced there might be similar. If they are similar, like oil, steel, the only thing you do is to find a brand name for it, to differentiate it from those of the competitors. And the last one, non-pricing competition. Firms in an oligopolistic competition, they use what we call non-pricing competition like loyalty schemes, differentiation, product differentiation, advertising. They don't use price. Because when they use price more, it reduces the profit for everybody. So these are ways in which oligopoly is different from other forms of market structure. So in the next class we start talking about the behaviors of firms in an oligopolistic competition.